Hello, and welcome to Raw MMA. Today we're going to go over UFC Fight Night Kansas City between Ian Gary and Carlos Prates. We're going to start with the early prelims, ending with the main event. Let's get right into it. So, we're going to start with our early prelim opener of Chelsea Chandler versus Jocelyn Edwards. So honestly, I don't bet on women's fights at all. But for these prediction videos, I'm going to be telling you who I would be picking. So we'll get right into it. Honestly, looking at both of their last performances, Jocelyn's coming off of a win, and I'm honestly going to pick her. I don't see how Chelsea Chandler, I don't rate any of her wins. And honestly, I don't rate either of these two's wins, but she's got the reach advantage, and she's coming off with momentum. I'd be surprised if she loses. What is she? She's a favorite too. So honestly, I'm going to be picking Jocelyn Edwards. On to the next one. Timothy Kwamba versus Roberto Romero. So I believe Roberto Romero had a fight with David Onama, who else is on this card. Kwamba's got the reach advantage, and he's also got the height advantage, but both of them coming off of losses. They both got basically the same record. I don't rate Kwamba at all, honestly. And Romero had a good round against Onama. Just because of that, I think I'm going to pick Roberto. Jacqueline Amori versus Polyana Viana. I like Polyana. She's been in the UFC for a minute, but she doesn't have too great of wins. She does have the height. She doesn't have the reach advantage. Honestly, I think I'm going to pick Jacqueline Amori for this one. She's only got one loss. She's 9-1. I really don't see. I think she's just a smudge grapple her, and I really don't see how Polyana's going to win this fight. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cameron Simon. I like Cameron a lot. Okay. And I remember watching Malcolm's debut, not his debut, his contender fight, and I had a lot of fun watching it. And honestly, I think I'm going to pick Wellmaker specifically because, one, he's a bit taller. He's got a huge reach advantage, and I think he's going to do some pitter-pat shots at range. And I don't think there will be a finish in this one, but I do think Cameron can put up a good fight. But personally speaking, I think Cameron is a bit too undersized for bantamweight. I think if he can grow into his frame, he could honestly be really good. But man, he's super technical. But man, I just don't see how, with such a small, with such a small frame and reach, I really don't see how he's going to win this fight. And also, he's coming off of a loss against Peyton Talbot. He did look okay, but man, Peyton was just doing whatever he wanted to him. But no shots at Cameron at all. But he was fun. But man, this is gonna be a tough one for Simon. Now for Damon Blackshear versus Antil Gilly. Oh, he just looks like a marauder, man. But no, dude, Damon Blackshear is coming off of some pretty good wins. I really think he's going to get this one, man. I think he just had a submission win against, who was it? Let's check real quick. He's coming off of a win against Cody Stamen. Yeah, he's coming off of a win against Stamen, but lost. Oh, yeah, dude. For sure. He's coming on a win streak. Yeah, Damon Blackshear. I think he's going to win this fight. All right, so now we're going to go on to Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. So originally thinking, before I went back and watched some of their fights, I was going to pick John Castaneda as a good underdog. But honestly, dude, I think Chris Gutierrez is just going to win this fight. I think John Castaneda isn't really that good. I don't think either of these guys are really that good, but it's going to be a fun fight. So I'm going to be picking Chris Gutierrez. Evan Elder versus Gage Young. I truthfully can't remember Gage Young's freaking Dana White Contender Series fight at all. But I know Elder, yeah, he's coming off of a win. Well, both of them technically are coming off of wins. But let me double check. All right. Honestly, I think Evan Elder is going to win this fight. It's probably a pick-em. Let me check Elder's last few fights too. Lost to Saldikov. What? Doctor stoppage. He won a unanimous decision and won by submission. Yeah, I think I'm going to choose Elders. Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Flick versus Jimmy Flick, bro. Neither of these two should be fighting right now. They should both retired. I know Matt Schnell retired in his last fight. Honestly, surprised to see him back. And just, he looks so finishable, man. Just so fucking finishable. But you know what? I'm going to go with Matt Schnell on this one because his last performance, he looked really good. I was surprised he hung it up because he had such a good performance and he looked like he had a chin for once. So I'm going to be picking Matt Schnell. Ikram Lascaral versus Andre Muniz. Honestly, I think you'd be stupid to be picking Muniz. I think Ikram's got this. Yes, he did get knocked out by Whitaker, but he took some time off. He let his chin recover. I think for sure Ikram's got this one, man. I think he's going to smudge grapple him. I think he's going to come away with a 29-28 decision. Just play it safe. And I think he's going to for sure win this fight. Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby. I know Dalby is a marauder and he kind of has no fight IQ, like at all. And I personally think Randy Brown won his last fight against Brian Battle. So I would be personally picking Randy Brown. He's got the reach. He's got the height. I think if Randy Brown wants to win this fight, he's got to keep Dalby at range, keep him contained, and I think he can honestly find the finish. I'm gonna say Randy Brown TKO second. That's what I'm gonna be thinking right now. Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov. Now this fight is gonna be fun for at least 30 seconds. Michel Pereira is just an acrobatic, athletic guy. And Abus, he's good in the first round for sure when he's got a gas tank. Both of these guys have no fucking gas tank at all. They're going to gas out within... Michelle's going to gas out after the first minute, probably first exchange. And I think Abus is going to win this one. I think he's going to win this one. I'm going to say either by third round TKO or unanimous decision 29-28. I don't think he's going to win the first round. I think Michelle's going to win the first round. And if he can survive the first round, I think he's going to win this fight. Giga Chikadze versus David Onama. I do not rate David Onama, personally speaking. I know he's on a win streak. I know Giga has lost his last fight against Arnold Allen, but man, he put up a damn good fight against Arnold Allen. Like, he's also got the height advantage, man. I know it's not much, but he's got the height. I think he's just going to be better than David Onama. I do not think... Yes, Onama has the power to probably finish Giga, but I really don't think he's going to. And according to some, David does not take his training seriously. There's no way I can see this guy winning this fight. So for the co-main event, Anthony Smith versus Zhang Mingyang. Zhang Mingyang is a can crusher, and personally speaking, Smith has had some very, very underwhelming performances. I don't think Zhang is going to be stupid enough to put himself in a fucking guillotine and lose to Anthony Smith. like, bro, I really don't think he's going to be stupid enough to fucking try and take Anthony Smith down, put his head in a guillotine, and fucking tap out to a goddamn guillotine at Anthony fucking Lionheart Smith, bro. There's no way in hell I could, like Vitor Petrino just fucking did that and let Anthony Smith win, which I'm shocked by. Anthony Smith is coming in here with knowing he's going to retire after this. And I don't know why he's fighting, man. His last fight, he just let fucking Dominic Reyes beat the crap out of him for two rounds. He threw like no strikes, man. I think Zhang Mingyang isn't that good. I don't highly rate him, but I don't highly rate Anthony Smith either. Like, I'm gonna say fucking Zhang Mingyang. TKO round 2. This is a fucking lock. I'm sorry, dude. Anthony Smith is not gonna win this fight. No fucking way. Now, time for the main event. Carlos Prates versus Ian Gary. I fucking hate Ian Gary. I absolutely hate this dude. I hate the way he looks. I hate the way he talks. I think he's cocky for no goddamn reason. I took the boogeyman to a boring ass decision. I won that fight. Blah, blah, blah. No, you didn't, dude. Come on. Like, that fight, I was falling asleep during that fight. I had to stay awake. I had to have my best friend keep me awake during that fight. And it was fucking lukewarm at best. And Carlos Prates, we love Carlos Prates, but fuck, man, I think Gary's going to make this boring. I don't think he cares about actually finishing fights. I think he's gonna fucking smudge Prates, get him tired, and come away with a freaking unanimous decision. For honestly, I'm gonna say 48-47 or 49-46 or 49-40. Yeah, 49-46 decision, man. I think Gary's just gonna smudge him, get him tired. We love Prates, but man, he likes to party and he smokes cigarettes. So I really don't think he's gonna have the gas tanks to go 25 minutes. And if he can't get the knockout in the first 2 rounds, I think Gary's gonna win this. And you know what? Ian Gary does not deserve to win this fight, but he's going to, and he's gonna get boos in the crowd, and we're all gonna say, "Oh, we fucking knew it. We ruined another fun fighter because Ian Gary has to fucking go on a title run. Oh, I deserve this. I deserve." No, the fuck you don't, bro. Again, I think Gary's gonna win this fight, and it's gonna be bad for the sport. But again, I just think Gary's gonna win this. I think he's gonna make it boring, and we're all gonna hate him for it. Well, I really appreciate anybody that's actually looked at this video, and please come back. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.